All right, everybody. This is just a life update video. Maybe 30-year-old me is gonna look back on this and like, damn, bro, this kid was a fucking dumbass. But actually, you gotta fuck up a little bit to actually get somewhere in life. So I'll be honest, man. Your boy is quite broke right now. Well, at least I'm not making the amount of money I should be making. And to be quite honest with you, it's reasonable. Like you go in college right now, literally about a senior year, about to graduate, and I basically have like internship experience and everything. Only problem is like I don't know if that's like gonna give me the skill set that I need to really have leverage in life in terms of am I gonna want to be sitting down for like 8 hours a day and just be doing the same stuff over and over again? I mean, it really depends. Like, there's nothing good or bad about it. It's just a matter of, hey, when you're an employee, you have much less responsibility. You don't have to worry about the rest of the aspects of a business of any kind. But like to be honest, around my circle right now, like the main idea is to get like a six-figure job. That's like the biggest goal. But then there's people out here making $1 million a month, and I'm like, you can't even wrap your head around it because not many people even believe it to begin with. But from what I can say is, if somebody can do it, why can't I? Right? And I guess one of the main things that's keeping me from actually doing that is actually having marketable skills, like goddamn communicating well that it actually makes people want to change to begin with. And so one of the avenues I'm planning on taking right now is to become a remote sales rep, right? Or learning sales to begin with, because I did it in the past before, I can't lie. And the problem is I was just cold calling people, and that was just you're trying to persuade people that don't really care or know about what you have to offer, but then convincing them to buy it anyway. And it's usually not gonna end out the best because so much objections, but that's besides the point. But the main thing right now is to like actually on a marketable skill set, like getting into sales. And that kind of lifestyle, it's gonna be something where you kind of eat what you kill, man. So if you don't work, you're just not gonna eat. And that's like I guess how humanity was for the longest time period. But I don't know. I think I just had to put myself in it. It'll become a new normal eventually. Can't lie, but I actually wrote down notes for this. So just like give me 1 second to pull that up. All right. But I guess one of the main things is like this one video is going to mainly be about how I plan on becoming wealthy. So one of the first starts is actually going to be going into sales, right, and actually understanding how all that works. But then the next thing is actually to once I have the skill set to actually have and use the cash flow from it to put it into assets of some kind. And right now, where my head's at is like building a personal brand. I've seen the biggest people around. Oh my god! I mean, like some of the people I really respect have like massive personal brands to begin with, and they build trust with people. Like this is how you build trust with people when you show them like you're like a normal person, man. Like I ain't different than none of y'all. I'm like maybe I don't really talk to people that much because majority of the time I'm just don't give a fuck about small talk. But like there's an art to that as well. But at the same time, it's just like I don't know if I'm in the right environment and it's all completely my fault. Pretty much everything I've done up until this point or where I'm at is completely my fault. I know a lot of people they make the excuse of saying that, oh my God, the where I'm at right now, the people I'm surrounding myself with, they complain a whole shit ton. And I'm like, there's no point in that because you put yourself in the position to be where you're at. But so I'm gonna take control of that, like, and then we'll see where this goes. I mean, right now, like the goal right now is just to make 5K a month. And that on its own is like not even that big a deal. But if I can make that myself as a believable goal, and then from there, we'll go further and further. Like I got the body. I mean, right. I mean, I know the health side of things, but you just gotta like learn how to make money now. And that's like a huge part of actually becoming someone that's valuable to society and not like a dud scrolling on TikTok in the morning and then watching Netflix in the afternoon and then thinking to yourself, man, I should have done this when I really just procrastinate all that damn time. Really watching random ass shit online that doesn't even matter. Like, so, I mean, I have problems with that every day, now and again, but the main goal right now is to learn sales, get good at sales, eventually start my own business, and it's gonna have to be soon. Because no matter what when I talk to people, some of my friends of mine, even about starting a business, it's like the timeline is like 3 to 5 years of like when they even want to think about starting. I think right now the best time to start is when you have the thought. Because if you have the thought of doing something, that means that it's a possibility. I think a lot of people think it's like a pipe dream of when they think about something, they're like, oh, I wish that might be the case, but like maybe, but it's just a thought. No, a thought could actually be a real thing if you actually put the time and effort into understanding how it works. So, or not even how it works, but put the time to plan of like exactly where you want to go. But that's the plan right now. And like, we'll see where this goes, man. I have like no idea. Like, I am literally starting from, not even starting from ground zero. Like, great family life is amazing. I mean, parents have given me a lot, but you can't use that to just, because your parents only going to give you depending on where they're at, or the best advice I can like think to myself is I only take advice from people that are in a place in life where I want to be. Otherwise, is they're just gonna get like you can listen to your parents and everything. Your parents, they want the best for you, and I completely agree about that, to actually survive and everything. But at the end of the day, like you're gonna have to like to face the god honest reality. Like, do you want to be where they're at? No, you want to do better. And if they're really good parents, they're gonna want you to do even better than that, to be honest. So like right now, man, no skill set. We'll get a sales skill set going on, and make a shit ton of money eventually. But the biggest risk of all, man, in life is to take none at all. I'm 21. I can. The worst that can happen is I get like, move in with my parents or some shit. But man, like, it's a lot on my mind. I just need to get it out. That's why I'm like putting this in a video. And eventually, if I look back on this, you're gonna be like, damn, man, you kind of suck at like coherently speaking in a way that conveys like a story. And I really don't know that just yet, but I will figure it out. But that's how my life's going. And one thing I want to show people is, bro, I'm just like, yo, I ain't different. I am the same. I'm a normal dude. The only thing is I just made different decisions to get to where I want to be, man. And even if I don't get there, at least I tried something, right? So that's the life update for you. How I plan to get rich. Learn sales, eventually start a business, especially something fitness related. Maybe have my own fitness agency, online coaching of some kind. And then we'll go from there. Maybe even a software company. But baby steps, one step at a time. But that's life. Take care, y'all.